Good morning, brothers and sisters. We are going to continue our lessons using the King James Version. I am still continuing with Brother Paul's lessons. This lesson that I'm about to teach y'all is called Spiritual Rhythm. Our foundational scriptures found in Amos. Amos is right after the book of Joel. Amos chapter 3, verse 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? What does that mean? When you have two people and they're not in agreement about something, do you think they still will walk together about it? No. Now, I've always been asked and telling y'all that you need to find a teaching church. And if you want to know what a teaching church, if you really are attending a real teaching church, there's 3 keys that you have to think about that they have to teach. In him, Jesus is him, okay? In him, Jesus Christ. In whom? Jesus Christ. In Christ, Jesus. When you walk in rhythm with God, adversities will not be able to cause you to stumble. Now, yes, we will go through trials and tribulations, but we will know how to handle them. We know about our faith, our trust and where it comes from, and who do we have faith in. Think about that. God will use us to be in rhythm. Do you know, it doesn't matter if you're an atheist. It doesn't matter if you worship some other God. God's going to use you regardless to cross paths. You know, someone might need a lesson, need a refresher. You know, God uses us, and you don't even know it, but you're there at the right time, at the right place. We have to have rhythm with each other. That is so imperative, especially when it comes with husbands and wives. We have to be in sync with each other, or else there'll be more chaos in the household. Sin taught humanity to fake it until you make it. You ever heard that? Fake it until you make it? No. No. That's the secular. That is the world's way of thinking. You being a born again Christian, that's not your way of thinking. There's no such thing as faking it and make it. No. Christianity, you work hard, you strive hard. Yes, you may be treated unfairly, but remember, your God's still on the throne. God has the last say, not these people. God does. Remember what I said before, or I even asked, whose report are you going to believe? The world's or God's? Praise and worship requires rhythm. You know how, you see, singers, Christian music singers, they practice hard, and they stay in sync with each other, and that's how you can tell when they know when to come in, when to back out, let the soloist have their deal, but they are in sync with each other. Rhythm keeps you on track, which is true. Think about it. If you did not have a rhythm, you would be going everywhere instead of doing it straight and focused. When finances aren't in order, that will affect your everyday living. Isn't that the truth? When you are living by paycheck, or even trying to earn a paycheck, uh, the enemy knows that you need money, but he will try everything and anything to make sure that you don't get to it, derail you. How can I say this? keep your eyes on off the one that actually is your supporter. That's why you hear Christian music say Jehovah Jireh, my provider. Okay. Remember, God wants for you to be confident. He doesn't want you to be all weepy, wappy, wishy-washy, self-pity, loathing, thinking only of your... No. Come boldly. When you are a joint heir with Jesus Christ, being a born-again Christian, you're a joint heir with Jesus Christ. When did you see Jesus in the Bible weeping and wallowing? Only one time. And that's when he went to pray, and he had sweat of blood dripping upon him when he knew he was going to be taken to be crucified. That's the only one time he prayed, and he had to be reminded that he had to go through what he had to for humanity. Now, you have the capacity to do more. There are so many of us that we sell ourselves short. But you are more than capable to excel, to do anything and everything. But the thing is, it has to be here, and it has to be here. Nobody can do what you can do. But you have to have faith in yourself too. Go to Leviticus chapter 25. We're going to start with verses 1 through 16. Leviticus chapter 25. Leviticus, the laws of Israel. Alright. Let's start with verse 1, chapter 25 of Leviticus. And the Lord spake unto Moses in Mount Sinai, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When you come into the land which I give you, then shall the land keep a Sabbath unto the Lord. 6 years thou shalt sow thy field, and 6 years thou shalt prune thy vineyard, and gather in the fruit thereof. But in the 7th year shall be a Sabbath of rest unto the land, a Sabbath for the Lord. Thou shalt neither sow thy field, nor prune thy vineyard. That which groweth of its own accord of thy harvest thou shalt not reap, neither gather the grapes of thy vineyard undressed, for it is a year of rest for the land. And the Sabbath of the land shall be meat for you, for thee and for thy servant, and for thy maid, and for thy hired servant, and for the stranger that sojourneth with thee, and for thy cattle, and for the beasts that are in thy land, shall all the increase thereof be meat. And thou shalt number 7 Sabbaths of years unto thee, 7 times 7 years, and the space of the 7 Sabbaths of years shall be unto the 49 years. Then shalt thou cause the trumpet of the Jubilee to sound on the 10th day of the 7th month. In the day of atonement shall you make the trumpet sound throughout all your land. And you shall hallow the 50th year, and proclaim liberty throughout all the land unto all the inhabitants thereof. It shall be a jubilee unto you, and it shall return every man unto his possession, and you shall return every man unto his family. A jubilee shall that 50th year be unto you. You shall not sow of itself in it, nor gather the grapes in thy field undressed, for it is the Jubilee, and it shall be holy unto you. You shall eat the increase thereof out of the field. In the year of this Jubilee you shall return every man unto his own possession. And if thou sell aught unto thy neighbor, or buyest aught of thy neighbor's hand, you shall not oppress one another. According to the number of years after the Jubilee thou shalt buy of thy neighbor, and according unto the number of the years of the fruits he shall sell unto thee. According to the multitude of years thou shalt increase the price thereof, and according to the fewness of years, and thou shalt diminish the price of it, for according to the number of the years of the fruits doth he sell unto thee. What did I just finish reading? See, we all should do this, but the world is so greedy. Everyone is greedy, wanting their own thing. In the year of Moses and the law and in the Old Testament, what I just read is when God had set a number of years set for the children of God to be working, the fields, pruning and, doing work, you know. But on the year of Jubilee is when they don't work, they enjoy, they relax themselves, including debts. Debts are wiped off. They weren't indebted to each other. If they were, it was already done deal. There was nothing to. It's like they had a fresh start. Okay, and if you bought something during the Jubilee with at that time from each other, you know, you don't be angry. You don't ask for more stuff, money and or anything. You just sell it, and that's it. There is no bickering. What happened now? Everyone is wanting the money, wanting the money, wanting the money. You know, and then money causes problems, and it would be nice, wouldn't it, just to take like maybe not maybe even a week or two off where all debts are completely wiped clean, and you can enjoy your family, you can relax. Your job will always be there, but you can relax. That would be that would have been such a good time. But if oh, people. God imparted rhythm, which brings clarity. Whenever you're in rhythm and you got your thing going on, you're clear-minded, everything is clear, you know what you're doing, and that's being in rhythm. You sow what you reap. Oh my gosh, people don't understand this, but let me tell you something. You know where you heard of this karma, what comes around goes around. Well, think about how you treat others. Right down from the employees treating down the employers in treating the employees. That's why there's so many people. If it's poor management, they don't want, and they're being overworked. They don't. That's why people leave. But the thing is, what people have to understand is that although it gets hard, you work hard, you push through it. It's a sense of accomplishment if you really look at it that way, but others don't see it that way. Now, the devil can devour what we stand for. Look what's going on right now. This land, regardless of what people are saying, it was before the Indians and all of that. Before that, think about this. This land that we have in the USA, it is based on Christian principles, but then you have the demonic forces come in. Look what's going on. Complete chaos. This so-called pandemic. This has not been the front page news, people. Read the Bible. Hello, there were plagues. There were wars. There were sicknesses. In the Bible. It started way before we were here. Hello. This is not front page news. Everybody's saying, oh my God, this has never happened before. Yes, it has. Where? Read the Bible. Are you going to read it? No. Would you want to hear the truth? Some of you? No. Y'all are caught up with what's going on right now. You don't even see what happened in the Bible. Now, our minds are here to serve God. Yes, we're here to serve God, not man. Think about that. Go back to Leviticus. Brother Paul gets us back to Leviticus chapter 25, verse 5. That which groweth of its own accord of thy harvest thou shalt not reap, neither gather the grapes of thy vineyard undressed, for it is a year of rest unto the land. Rest. That's what we all need. We just need to take a time to chill and relax. Now go to the book of Acts. We are going to the book of Acts. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, then the book of Acts. We're going to go to chapter 1, verse 14. These all continued with one accord into prayer and supplication, and the women and Mary and the mother of Jesus with his brethren. I can't really illiterate. I can't. We can't. You know, most people say, "Oh, Christians are forcing the religion down our throats." Oh, we don't have to pay attention to you. Okay, don't pay attention to us. Live in fear all your life. Where will that get you? Continue acting ugly to your family. Continue acting ugly toward your neighbor, toward your friends, towards your bosses, towards your other coworkers. Go ahead. Go ahead. Continue acting the way you are. Continue being with the racial slurs and be mean. But one question I have for you that you think about: continue acting the way you are. Where is that going to get you? Tell me about it. Where is that going to get you? I'll leave that as your final thought. I thank you for hearing these teachings. Comment, subscribe to these teachings. I would love for Brother Paul's teachings to be out for people to hear. I give God the glory and honor and giving him thanks for allowing me to do this for Brother Paul. Until then, have a wonderful day. Be blessed. Bye-bye.